Class of 2022, it is an honor to welcome you to our campus. You surely know us as a university that is Catholic and Jesuit, but if you do not know how distinctive, meaningful, and esteemed we are in these very powerful traditions, you will, and probably with great quickness. The rigor of study here, the expertise of our faculty, our demand for you to be discerning, the constant invitation to service, and the national rankings of Creighton position us and you with very high regard. As you step into life at Creighton University, you begin a journey that will change your lives. St. Ignatius of Loyola, the 16th century founder of the Jesuits, and the individual whom animates and informs us here as an institution of Jesuit higher education, he was called the Pilgrim Saint. For one, he walked all over Europe, and in fact displayed in the city of Rome in the rooms where he spent the last years of his life, where he died. One can see the simple shoes that he wore in much of this walking. Also in his life, this man was to be the Pilgrim Saint, who was to be the Pilgrim Saint, actually went on a pilgrimage. He traveled to the Middle East, to the Holy Land, to see and revere the sights of Jesus, and in truth, he wanted to spend the rest of his life there. And as he was a man who journeyed, he was a pilgrim in even other ways. The questions he asked, the way he prayed, and even his global pedagogy, that is, his method and his style of learning and educating in schools the world round, reflect a sense of journey. To be sure, he traveled, but the kind of Jesuit journey we remember of him is about his questions and queries, his searching for God, his existential meditations, an openness of heart, a very hungry mind, an ability to make new friends, and an incredible capacity to attract followers. His leadership was bold, visionary, and magnetic. Class of 2022 and graduate and professional students here at Creighton University, here at a prestigious place of higher education, here in a Renaissance humanist parlor of higher learning, here at an institution of service and faith and the promotion of justice, you are also on a journey. A few years ago, all Jesuit colleges and universities, like us here at Creighton, everyone in the United States, we were challenged to engage the gritty realities of the world. We were encouraged to better understand global struggles and then someday to make the world better, close around us and far afield. At the same time, it was a challenge to build relationships, inviting places like Creighton to befriend others, particularly those who struggle each and every day. Many of us who live and work in Jesuit higher education, that is the faculty, the staff, the administration here at Creighton, we were so excited by this challenge. We were eager to embrace and to taste gritty realities. For one, we knew that doing so informed us in important ways and even transformed our thinking and feeling. But we also knew that what it would do to you, our students. It would let us lead you to medical school, to dentistry, to nursing, to finance, to law, to education, to journalism, marketing, social work, and so much more, but doing so in a way that let you too be more informed, but also remarkably and very impressively transformed. So as you begin your time with us at Creighton, I invite you to be pilgrims and to move forward with intention and purpose. I invite you into a journey, and I ask that you travel in two different directions. First, travel right into your own lives. Travel into yourself. Dive within and let important questions grip you. Let philosophy, theology, literature, history, art, and so much more take you deep into yourselves. Undergraduates, you do so with your core courses. Graduate and professional students, do likewise in your programs and clinics. For all of you, at all levels of education, dive down. Figure out who you are, how you think and feel, what you know and don't know, how you are special. And in a Creighton education that can turn you into great bankers, powerful defense attorneys, inspiring teachers, world-class surgeons, top-ranked nurses, healthcare professionals of tomorrow, philosophers, and so much more, dream about who you can become. But class of 2022, let us at Creighton take you deeply into yourselves and allow us to work with you as you unfold with questions, concerns, confidence, and great self-awareness. And then at the same time, in another direction, travel out. I challenge you to break boundaries of what is familiar and friendly. Actually, I beg of you, go beyond your comfort zones. Go then into all the good corners of this campus, into new friendships, to your professors' office hours, to our libraries and laboratories, to St. John's Church and campus ministry, and to activities and events that challenge your own perspective. Through the Schlegel Center of Service and Justice, step out into Omaha. During fall and spring breaks, visit service sites around the United States. And with Global Engagement Office, study and work abroad. That is, reach out to those other realities of daily life, the gritty realities of the world. As your journey takes you into your life as well as around you, wrestle with global issues that haunt all of us. Hunger, the preservation of natural resources, climate change, unemployment, poverty, racism, and the list goes on. Ask your professors in all of your colleges and schools about current problems and work to find solutions. I encourage you to let this university's nationally known reputation in the health sciences, business law, and the arts and sciences cultivate within you the proficiency, the professionalism, and the diplomacy that the world needs. Here at Creighton University, we launched a couple of years ago the Global Initiative in the Dominican Republic, where Creighton has been working and studying for 45 years, in summers as well as semesters, and in Australia, Asia, and Western Europe. We have strong presence on the global stage, and we keep taking a bigger step. In scholarships for study abroad, yes, I said scholarships, which are available in the Global Engagement Office, and with new international immersion programs, with research projects on current global issues that impact our lives in Omaha and elsewhere, with campus-based workshops, with lectures, we are strengthening global perspective. It is celebrated, after all, that Jesuit education itself, in its inception in the 16th century, was almost instantly global, and that the travel and correspondence of the Jesuits 500 years ago opened global pathways and greatly strengthened global perspective. Class of 2022, with 1,155 of you, you are the largest class in the history of Creighton University. You beat the current sophomore class, who began a year ago with 1,125 students, so you beat them by 30. But guess what? You're also the smartest in the history of Creighton University. Our provost, Dr. Murray, just told you about the rigor of our academics, and he's got the number to prove that your scores testify to your quality. Remarkably, you are also diverse. 26% of this class enriches it with different racial and ethnic distinction. Represented in the United States of America, almost half of you come from more than 400 miles away. And congratulations to Nebraska. With almost 250 of you, you represent the largest state, and in fact, you are nearly 50% stronger than the year before. So Nebraskans, where are you? Excellent. Next comes Minnesota. Where is Minnesota? You are an impressive second with 142 new students in this class. Colorado, you're next. Where's Colorado? You are 118 at almost 10% of the class. And next comes Iowa. Iowa, you beat Illinois this year. Sorry, Illinois, but you're also strong. Two of our most impressive increases this year come from the states of Arizona and Texas. And with more than 40 states being represented, including the District of Columbia, the class of 2022 remarkably canvasses the nation. On the West Coast, we have 69 students from California, 10 from Washington, and 7 from Oregon. You have 4 students each from the states of New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Ohio, and Nevada. And then 3 come from Alaska. Okay, Alaska, we need to hear you. 3 of you are from Alaska. All right. Also, 61 of you are from the Aloha State. It is commonplace for Creighton to be blessed with students from Hawaii. And I hope you have winter coats. Also, if you are from another country, somewhere from Points Global, we are so thrilled to have you in this community. 13 different countries are represented in the class of 2022. If you're from a different country, an international student, please raise your hand. We want to see the international students. The class of 2022 represents an increase in cultures, customs, and people of color. Likewise, our new graduate and professional students in law, pharmacy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, medicine, dentistry, and the College of Professional Studies come from all sectors of the nation, and they represent many nations. By all its students, Creighton University is enhanced with difference, and it is an honor to welcome all of you. Speaking of welcome, I do want to take a moment to ask all of you, all of the students rather, and the staff of Welcome Week to please stand. And class of 2022, please look around the auditorium for moving you in, for welcoming you, for offering programming with impressive energy and enthusiasm. Great work. Students, it's not that you're just on a journey. We are on a journey together. And this is the difference. Here at Creighton University in Omaha, Nebraska, it is what makes us more. It is how we stand out and how we stand together. I hope it becomes very clear to you that your own Creighton story will be so much about this journey. Graduate and professional students and undergraduate class of 2022, let's have a great journey together. Dive into your hearts and minds, reach out widely and curiously and compassionately, and as you journey, be blessed. Thank you very much.